Good morning. Welcome to day 28 of Ebenezers Journey. Do you have a wall like this somewhere in your home full of family pictures? We've got weddings, we've got candid shots, we've got portraits. There are so many things I love about this, and especially pictures nowadays. Number one, people smile in pictures. I just can't understand why all the faces were so somber in the 1800s in the first pictures. Were they not happy? I just don't get it. Second reason I love this is that each group started with two people and then became more and more as God added to their nest with each little bird that came into their family. Third thing I love about it is all the color in all the pictures. I am super thankful that all photographs are not black and white anymore, because I just think the depth and richness that the color adds to the photos is just super enhancing. The fourth thing I love about it is the ways that we've all changed over time. It's just hilarious to me to look back at all the different kinds of pictures and see how far we've come, haircuts and colors and styles of clothes, and all the different things just absolutely make my heart pitter patter, because I just think it's super fun to come look at it. It's like a wall of our history, of our family. Well, you know what I wish I had on this wall? I wish I had a true photo of Jesus Christ. Fully God and fully man. I think that would be the coolest thing, to know what he really looks like. I think it would have been so amazing to have been one of his 12 disciples, or anybody who lived during his 33 years on this earth that got to see him and meet him. But, to see him with my own eyes, to speak with him in a conversation one-on-one in person, or to minister alongside him. Can you just even imagine anything more incredible than that? Well, in the Bible, in 1 Corinthians 13, which is a very famous love chapter, it goes on after it's talking about all this love stuff. Halfway in the middle of this, it says, 1 Corinthians 13, 8 through 12, love never ends, but as for prophecies, they will come to an end. As for languages, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will come to an end. For we know in part and we prophesy in part, but when the perfect comes, the partial will come to an end. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put aside childish things. For now we see indistinctly as in a mirror, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then I will know fully as I am fully known. I can't wait to see him face to face, but in the meantime, I know there's ways that I see him every day. As I watch my family, I see bits of Jesus in each one of them. As Randy goes to work and patiently, tenderly, and gently deals with people who have hearing issues, I see Jesus. When my kids do their jobs and raise their families with tender hearts, integrity, and faithfulness, I see Jesus. When I see my grandchildren with childlike wonder, growing and learning about life on earth and all that this planet has, for us, and yet the hope of heaven, I see Jesus. And in my precious friends, I see the way they love, the way they live, the way they inspire me to be a better person and to do my best. I see Jesus in my friends. Back in the 1980s, there was a singer named Wayne Watson who had a song, and it's called Would I Know You Now? And I'm going to read you these lyrics because they're just kind of haunting to me, and I always love this song. It's one reason why I love The Shack, the book The Shack, because we have no real clue what Jesus or God looks like. And I like the thinking that because we have no idea, we can imagine it however we want until we actually do know. Anyway, this song says, would I know you now if you walked into the room, if you stilled the crowd, if your light dispelled the gloom, and if I saw your wounds, touched your thorn-pierced brow, I wonder if I'd know you now. Would I know you now if you walked into this place? Would I cause you shame? Would my games be your disgrace? Or would I worship you, fall upon my face? I wonder if I'd know you now. Or have the images I painted so distorted who you are that even if the world was looking, they could not see you, the real you? Have I changed the true reflection to fulfill my own design, making you want, I want, not showing you forth divine? Divine? Would I miss you now if you left and closed the door? Would my flesh cry out, I don't need you anymore? Or would I follow you? Could I be restored? I wonder, will I ever learn? I wonder if I'd know you now. A lot of times I think of Jesus in a white robe with brown hair about down to here, a very trimmed beard, piercing blue eyes. Because you know what? That's the picture that was on the church wall when I was a child and in a lot of the Sunday school literature. But I don't know if that's right, and you don't either. And you know what? I do hope that if he walked into the room right now, I feel like we would recognize him, and I wouldn't be looking for that brown-haired, blue-eyed Jesus in a white robe. I feel like I would instantly know, and that is what is so precious. Just like these people on the wall, if they walk into the room, I know them. I can't wait to meet my Jesus face to face. But in the meantime, I'm going to be looking for him in you. I hope you have a fabulous Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow.